The Children's Hospice Association Scotland, or CHAS as it's affectionately known, was formed in 1992 by a small group of passionate parents and professionals who simply wanted their own Scottish hospice and to raise awareness of the needs of children and young people with life-limiting conditions. At the time, there was no facility in Scotland to help families and, of course, the children and young people themselves.
Today, CHAS runs two children's hospices, Rachel House in Kinross and Robin House in Balloch. CHAS also runs a home care service. It's called CHAS at Home. Staffed by nurses and support workers based at Rachel House and Robin House, and with a dedicated team working throughout the north of Scotland, CHAS at Home supports families who live further away from the hospices. There are times when families using Rachel House or Robin House feel they need extra support between their hospice visits. This can be during periods of additional challenges or crisis, or if a family feels isolated. Whatever the reason, the CHAS at Home team can provide invaluable support to families all across Scotland in their own homes when they need it most.
Every family who uses CHAS has different needs and circumstances, just like these families.
When Yvonne arrives, she usually comes in every fortnight, and she comes in and takes me out for an hour so I can get out the house and do a few bits and pieces myself. And then she comes back and we have another hour with Connor, and she plays with Connor and she sometimes feeds them, depending on what really needs to be done. And we have a long chat. I sometimes moan.
It's just nice to hand over the reins to somebody else. And a lot of times when you get really tired and you think, oh, you're clock watching all the time, you're thinking medicine all the time, you've got extra medicine in when they're unwell. It's just nice to get for somebody to come in and take a wee bit of the burden off for it, let's say, for a day. So they come in and you can go out and do all the practical stuff outside without having to worry about taking the way with you.
The service CHAS at Home offers also includes the brothers and sisters of children or young people with life-limiting conditions. They're included in the play and activities organised by volunteers and staff.
I like when Yvonne comes because we can play football in the garden.
Our staff can go out there, work with families and actually ask them what they need.
Sometimes a practical need might be coming home from school, and that's a particularly busy time for families and children. Or perhaps mum's been up all night looking after a child, so early morning could be a time to catch up on some sleep, and that's where we could put in a couple of hours respite for her then.
CHAS at Home offers the same level of expert nursing care found in Rachel House and Robin House. The only difference is that it's provided for families in their own home. Your family will build up a relationship with the nurse who will be able to do such things as administer medicines, carry out suction and give tube feeds, all depending on your child's needs. They can also give advice and symptom control.
The biggest thing is the fact that the girls that come in have got the nursing experience, because you get offered all sorts of services through social work services, but they're not allowed to give medicine, they're not allowed to use suction machine. They can't do any of the nursing side, physios, and that's a huge difference because most of our kids have got medical needs and we need somebody that we can trust.
There's somebody at the end of a telephone, or somebody comes to visit when we are in crisis or we just need somebody to talk to, and they're always there.
If I was well, I would sort of keep myself occupied, and when I was unwell, I knew I was getting looked after.
The CHAS at Home service provides help at home, but it also enables children and their families to take advantage of facilities in their own communities as much as possible. So when it's practical, this might be a visit to the local swimming pool or to the cinema. It just depends on what the wishes of the family are.
I do a bit of art and crafts, and they take me out to various places.
In the north of Scotland, CHAS at Home organises family get-togethers throughout the year, which often have fun themes, where families are invited and have a chance to meet other families in a similar situation. Activities have included arts and crafts, visits from magicians and zoo lab who bring creepy crawlies, and a graffiti artist working with the young people. As well as family get-togethers, the team also arranges outings for siblings such as day trips or visits to an outward bound centre, or accompanying young people to events like music festivals. The team also organises events especially for parents, such as a mum's pampering evening, a couple of hours where parents can have time for themselves, chat together and relax.
It's amazing how recuperative just being able to be yourself is.
It brings another life to you, then you're not focused on one child.
It's a great service, and probably loads of families out there could benefit from it.
The service that CHAS at Home provide is a lifeline.
As the end of a child or young person's life approaches, CHAS at Home's care staff will carry on their work at your home or in hospital to ensure that everything that can possibly be done is done to support your child and the family as a whole. And that support carries on for as long as the family needs it. The care team at CHAS at Home will work hand in hand with social services, extending emotional and spiritual support to those that want it. We've included a separate section on this DVD which tells you about bereavement support that CHAS at Home offers to families. If you wish to view this, simply select the option from the menu.
If there are any families who think that they meet the CHAS criteria, please do get in touch with us. You might not have considered some of the practical and emotional help that we can give, and even if it's just a few hours a week or so, we'll be able to put some input in and discuss your needs.
I think if there's families out there thinking of joining CHAS, I would say the service is a great help and it benefits people with children like Connor.
I feel more relaxed because, again, at role reversal, I'm in my own house and I can leave the person with Jade in the house because all the stuff's here.
They will help you. They do understand how you feel. They do understand how anxious you feel.
It means that you can go out and meet other families as well. And my experience with CHAS, it's great.
They help you through each crisis, each problem, each joy as it happens.
CHAS at Home is a service all about improving the quality of your life with your child. It's a service that's led by your specific needs. And remember, CHAS will be there for as long as you need the service. CHAS welcomes children and young people ordinarily up to 16 years of age at first referral who have a progressive illness or life-limiting condition. If you want to talk to CHAS at Home about your situation, you can call them directly. The number is on your screen. Or, if you prefer, you can talk to a professional who knows your family well, such as your GP, paediatrician, health visitor or social worker, who can contact CHAS at Home on your behalf. CHAS at Home staff will then contact you and arrange to talk about referral.